Oh. Alright then. The end is never, the end is never, the end is between knee. Knee? The end is knee? What is a knee? Still loading. Error, error, error.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Oops, I skipped.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Yes.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Jeez, where's the sensitivity on this?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No, I didn't.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire
Can't jump.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
What's if I...
Oh, well, look who's got cold feet. Sorry to break it to you, Stanley, but that lift isn't coming back. You'd best either get comfortable right here on this platform, or test your luck by jumping to the floor below.
Whee!
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control
Ow.
of the story and no one gets to tell him, whoops, looks like I was wrong. How clumsy of me.
Oh no, I've died.
Even now, Stanley's office was a distant memory. What did it look like? There was a computer, perhaps, and a painting. Was it a painting or a photo? He could no longer recall.
What the...
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew
I'm
it
never
perfectly
following
well.
your directions.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow, yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No, I didn't. You can't tell me what to do, narrator.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
What do you mean?
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that
I think
investing
you
your
are.
trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others?
Nope.
Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Yep.
I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show
you
you
don't.
something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
No.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Sorry, don't trust mysterious voices in my
Perhaps
head.
you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door. I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley? All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you?
Yes.
Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did.
Yes.
And in the end, it was all
Too
for
bad.
nothing. Because
Whoa, what did I hit? Oh, wrong button. Because why?
this is what you wanted to see.
Thank you.
Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles?
Yes.
Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far.
Good.
Tell you what, let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback.
All right.
There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it. Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here. A 1? I mean, I can understand if you had reservations, you saw ways the game could be improved to more fully express itself mechanically and artistically, but a 1? That's not even helpful. What am I supposed to do with that? But I guess it isn't my place to judge. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version.
What previous playthrough?
To be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Stanley Parable. Not bad.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
Screw that leaderboard.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up.
I just went full button.
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours.
4 hours? No!
4 hours of play to make sure it's effective. Be sure to keep notes on your experience. You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try.
This is not even
I'm out.
real.
I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
I feel evil. Minecraft!
Well, Stanley, is this any better? At last, the one thing you've always desired. A game I had absolutely nothing to do with.
Let me jump! I need to get that
Tell me
tree!
that, Stanley. Will it ever be enough? Well, I'll say this. I'm done making things for you. From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house. This will go here. No, here. And then...
Are you seriously making a dirt hut?
Let's see, what does it need? Yes, of course. And just to finish it all off, yes.
0 out of
It's
10.
complete.
It sucks.
I made this, Stanley. Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy.
That sucked.
But you've only seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable.
No. Fine. Gonna get in?
Isn't it grand? Isn't it perfect? It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond. Diamond everything. Yes, yes, yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go
No
mining.
diamond mine. Ooh, finally!
Oh my, it looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
Nope. Where's lava? I want to jump myself into it.
Oh, no, 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 no. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5. Even
Spider!
the diamonds
Where?
couldn't save this one. Okay, new game.
I went into my Minecraft mode. Huh?
Yes! I don't even know what this game is, but I love it.
I think it's called Portal.
You, trapped in a glass box with no way out, listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out. Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell this is.
Looks like a puzzle. Oh, over here. Never mind.
Oh, it's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte.
Let me place that there. Wait, hold on. Maybe I need something else to cause Wait, there's two. How do I get that one? Do I just...
Genius.
Oh wait, that moved it a bit. Let me try... I know there is a way to try and make it up there instead. Ah, screw it. But is there an actual way of getting this out there? I'm looking it up. Alright. Guess Dad's doing a video. Come on. Oh. I need to try and get it differently. Oh. Like this. Okay, that didn't work for me. Ooh. What? Why is it working? Gravity failed on that. Gravity failed. I forgot how to gravity. Maybe that will do. Oh no! Wrong way! Oh. Damn it. Nope. What? Nope. Come on. How did I get it last time? My gosh. Got it last time. How am I failing all of a sudden? I was able to do it before. What the fuck is wrong with this now? Okay, that could do it. Then what am I supposed to do? Where'd it go? Wrong way! Oh my god! I didn't want you to go that way. I wanted you to go through that. This guy got it. How am I failing? I'm doing the exact same thing. Not that way. Nope. Nope. Fuck this! Last fucking try with this shitty thing. It needs to lean against it. Yes, like that. Okay, I might fail again.
Now, how did you manage that?
Never mind.
Are you really trapped in here?
Yep.
I'm actually quite impressed.
Finally.
I don't think there's a simpler puzzle out there, and you've still broken it. Well,
Took
since
me
I
a while.
don't intend to open that door, I guess you and this John Button just need to get cozy together. A dream for you, I'm sure.
Yay!
Enjoy.
Well, begin the game again.
Already this was uncomfortable.
What
and
the?
Stanley decided that as soon as he found a new space he felt safe in, that he would never leave it again in his life.
Why is that open? It's creepy.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
No, I didn't. I'm just gonna wait in here until you get mad.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
I want to get the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, so I'm just playing this one.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
Nice.
Are you really still in the broom closet? Standing around doing nothing? Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
That's the answer. Yes.
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it. Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friends, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favorite." I hope your friends find this concerning. Stanley was fat and ugly and really stupid.
Hey!
He only got the job because of a family connection. That's
Screw
how stupid
you!
he is.
That's
That or
rude.
with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
No, I'm not. That's a lie. You're lying, narrator.
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead. You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. He or she has fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities.
I'm gonna walk out and just walk
Indicative
back
of the
in.
long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place at the computer, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway. Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. I get you too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. A fish? Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be coming to a staircase. Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I'm gonna walk downstairs after this. Alright, it's locked. Can I trick the game?
Stepping in.
No. Bye. Bye, narrator. Stepping in. Oh my gosh. How far can I go back before I need to reset? Oh my. What the hell is going on? Is there a new ending I can get from this? That door's open. You are now leaving. I'm leaving. The narrator can't find me, can he? Looks like there's the exit. I'm approaching it. Bye. What's going on?
Even now, Stanley's office was a distant memory. What did it look like? There was a computer, perhaps, and a painting.
What the hell?
Was it a painting or a photo? He could no longer recall.
What was that? Who was that?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his
So I'm
left.
gonna do this normal ending twice, because maybe I could speedrun it afterwards. But who
Yet
the hell
there was not a
was
single
that?
person here either. Feeling a wave of
Ah,
disbelief,
hey.
Stanley
Food
decided to
processor
go
here.
up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
So 2845. Okay, let me try speedruns on this then. 2845.
When Stanley
That was
came
lucky.
to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
2845.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the
What the-
keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Kill
Holy!
Breeze.
Thank you! This way? No? I think I have a limited amount of time to do this. 2845. But the narrator just helped me there. If I shaving off even more seconds if this was a speed run. And it won't count loading screens, I know.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
2845.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Remember, just gotta keep going. Quickly.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing. This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery...
Off. Immediately off. Just like, nope.
blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
Oh no.
Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command.
Open up.
Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved.
Oh well.
Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Second it opens all the way.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Beat the game. Thank you.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it
Can I
mean?
climb on stuff?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Can I not climb on stuff? Whatever. Oh, what the hell? That's why I say begin again. What the?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Bark.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Huh?
Stanley, this is me being serious. In fact, this is my serious room. It's where I come to be serious. That table is the most serious table I could find. Whoa! Did we not have the talk? But Stanley simply couldn't.
That was an accident.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Maybe I have to beat it once and beat it again.
Here's the door, just go.
Thank you. Oh wow, thanks.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
He's actually trying to help me out. Can this come up faster this time?
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Bark.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each
Hey, that's
bore
me!
the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing. This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machine...
How fast do I need to beat this in? How fast? Achieve 8. 4 minutes. Maybe because this takes a long time to open.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty.
What?
Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved.
My God, what
Where
is
had
Dad
his
doing?
co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Oh, as it fully opens.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, a feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
How fast did I do this? Did I not do it fast enough? How?
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure.
How did I not do it fast enough? Whatever.